Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, and I am Nitin, and today we are going to diving into two fundamental searching algorithms. The first one is linear search, and another one is binary search using Python. These are core concepts in computer science that every programmer should understand. So stick around. So firstly, let me introduce searching algorithm. Searching is an essential operation in computer science. Think about it, whether you are looking for a contact on your phone, searching for a file on your computer, or even Googling something, you are relying on searching algorithms. Today we are going to explore two of most important ones, linear search and another one is binary search. But what exactly are these searches? And when should you use one over the other? By the end of this video you will have a solid understanding of both algorithms, and you will know how to implement them in Python. So let's start with the linear search. It is the simplest form of search. In linear search you look through each element in a list one by one until you find the one you are looking for. It's kind of like flipping through pages in a book until you find the page you need. Now let's break down how linear search works with an example. Suppose you have a list of numbers and you want to find a specific number. You would start at the beginning of the list and check each number until you find a match. If you reach the end without finding the number, it means the number isn't in the list. This function takes in two arguments, a double r, which is the list, and the target, which is the element we are searching for. It loops through the list and if it finds the target, it returns the index of target. If the target isn't found, it returns -1, indicating that the target isn't in the list. I tried it with an example. As you can see, the element 14 is found at index 4. Simple and straightforward, right? Now let's move on binary search. Binary search is much more efficient than linear search, but it comes with a catch. The catch is your list must be sorted. Binary search repeatedly divides the list in half. If the middle element is the target, you are done. If the target is less than the middle element, you discard the right half of the list. If the target is greater, you discard the left half. You keep narrowing down the search area until you find the target or conclude that it is not in the list. Now let's understand it with the code. In this function, we start by setting low to 0 and high to the last index of the list. The while loop runs as long as low is less than or equal to high. We then calculate the mid index and compare the element at mid with the target. If they match, we return the mid index. If the target is greater, we shift the lower pointer up. Otherwise, we shift the higher pointer down. If we exit the loop, it means the target isn't in the list. Let's test this with the same list we used before. Again, we find the element 14 at index 4, but this time using binary search, which is much faster, especially for large list. So when should you use linear search and when is binary search better? The choice depends on your specific use case. Linear search is greater for smaller or unsorted lists. And when you expect to find the target near the beginning of list, but it your list is sorted and the performance is a concern, binary search is the way to go. It's much more efficient with the time complexity of big of and log n compared to linear search big of n. And that's it for today's lecture. We covered the basics of linear and binary search in Python. These are fundamental concepts that will serve you well in many areas of programming. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more coding tutorials. Also drop a comment below if you have any query, question, or if there is a topic you would like to cover me next. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.